Welcome to the Waiting in Queue podcast. Is this episode 44?
Yeah. 4-4. The big 4-4.
Almost to 45, which is close to 50, which is halfway to 100.
Math.
Quick math.
Holy cow. We're getting a teaching lesson right off the bat, Derek. People don't come to this podcast to learn math.
Derek, what were your grades in high school in math?
Low.
What were your grades at all in school?
Mostly D's to just try and pass.
Me too.
I had this.
D's.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, I insist.
I interrupted you.
Oh. Finally, you acknowledge it.
So
Anyways,
I had
no.
D's or F's.
I'll jump in as the smartest person on this podcast. B's and C's, my guys.
Jeez. What's a B? What is a B for?
For bad.
I mean, in high school, I got all A's.
High school, you got all A's?
Yeah.
Nerd.
What school did you
I
go
was a
to?
nerd. Angola.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was very
Oh,
easy.
geez.
we went to Carroll, and it was a college. We went to after
this is high school.
Huh?
I didn't go to college.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is like the
Yeah.
curriculum was like college curriculum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
when we
no.
went to college, me and Derek were talking about this a few days ago. When we went to college, oh my God, was it so easy?
Yeah, I felt like the smartest person in the freaking room. My
So did
teacher
we.
was like, hey, do you mind being a tutor for these guys? I'm like, no. I don't want to do that at all.
Yeah.
I got up and taught for the class one day because nobody knew what they were doing, and the teacher was like, "I'm gonna step out for a second," and he just handed us like a packet to work on, and nobody understood it. And when people saw that, like I was fucking like going crazy on it and like doing it right, they're like, "How are you? Like, how do you understand it?" Because there was something on the computer. I think it was Photoshop,
Sure.
which it wasn't like anything like. I mean, I knew Photoshop. But
Yeah.
I got in front of the class and taught everybody like that. And the teacher comes back in going, "Why are you teaching the class?" And then for some reason, I wasn't there. I think I wasn't there like the first like couple days of the class. So like this is like my first day. And already I was ahead of like all the other like students. And that professor actually pulled me aside and was like asking like what my degree was. Like, what are you going for? Because he liked me throughout the whole like class, like a lot. And I go, well, I wanted to do like video game design, but right now I'm in the like animation and stuff. And he goes, "Man, I really think you should reconsider and be like, go into like photography and stuff like that." And I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah. I see. I had that one teacher that worked on. I think you had him too. He worked on
Looney Tunes?
Looney Tunes, and he worked on
Venture Bros?
Venture Bros.
Oh, no, that's a different one then. But the guy who worked on Looney Tunes, he was a different teacher.
Okay, the guy that worked on Venture
Bro.
Bros pulled me aside once because we had that project where we had to do like the animations, and I did that seahorse animation, which was fucking awesome. I wish I would have had. I lost it.
Did you ever have to do like the spinning head?
I did like the spinning head. I did the like the normal shit, like the bouncing of the ball, the walking animations, stuff like that. But he pulled me aside and he's like, "You should take this animation, and all throughout college, you should do a series of like the dark side of like the animal kingdom." Because I did a animation about two seahorses. The male gets pregnant, right? And he never knew his dad, and he didn't know why he didn't know his dad. Well, it was because when a male seahorse gives birth, it dies. Like its stomach explodes. So I did an animation about this, and it was so fucking good. It was like my first animation, so like the style wasn't great.
No, but that's how like
the story was like decent, and the guy was like, you could do this with like black widows, spiders. He's like, there's so many animals out there that go through these like trauma shit. He's like, you need to stay in animation. But I wanted to do game art too. I still sometimes wish I would have like stayed through that college because I think.
But then we wouldn't be doing this podcast, Connor.
No, but I'd probably be working for like Bungie, and I'd be okay with that. So.
Oh, okay.
Let's be real.
Do you remember that one class where we were finally in a class together, and it was another animation class, and like for the whole like semester, you had to come up with an idea, and basically throughout the whole semester you were like animating this project. But remember like the ideas that all the like kids had? Everything had to do with a glowing orb of light. And then when Connor, because we had to come up with an idea, and then we had to go to the front of the class to present like our idea and our like what we're thinking. Connor and I were the only ones that didn't have to do with an orb of light like shining down on them, and it's like their grandfather or something. It was always an orb of light.
Was mine the Muse?
I think yours was the Muse, but wasn't it about like a samurai going through like a woods and like fighting monsters?
It was to the song by Muse. So it's pretty much like a music video, but an animation music video for the song, and it was like this old warrior like going through this woods that was dying to save a woman or like a like an old lover or something, like a Japanese style. And then at the end, like wherever the woman was like walking, it would like pulsate life in the woods. But then like he's fighting all these like weird ass creatures that are killing the woods. It was a good idea. Every time I listen to that song, that whole animation still plays through my head. I just never got to the point of like animating it.
Yeah.
You guys are freaking nerds, man.
Nerds.
Bro,
that shit was fun.
That shit was so
It was so
fun.
cool like seeing that process.
I didn't learn any of that, but I do know how to make a fucking Excel spreadsheet.
That's what.
Suck my dick.
Well, I know how to animate minor animations on Adobe, so.
Same
Is
here.
this just a bigger wiener contest now we're having?
Yeah. You play video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's all it is. So but no, I sometimes I wish I would have stayed in and finished my degree. Sometimes I even think about like taking those classes here,
Just
doing
go back,
online
dude.
classes.
That's what I did. I went back.
Yeah. I talked to my cousin not too long ago too who went back. He's like, I'm 30. He's like, I went back to school when I was 29, and he's like, I finished my degree when I was like
You're so much
30,
more
31.
motivated now than you were when you were.
That's what he said.
It's so much easier.
He's like, it's so much easier for me to go now because he's like, I'm older and like my motivation is so much higher than it was when as soon as I came out of high school. He's like, I don't like to push people to go to college, me.
Yeah.
But I say like, I think the best thing to do is wait. Like wait a couple years but then old people are like, well then you'll never go. I feel like in our generation it's like you wait and like now, and I think about it a lot, I'm like maybe I should just go back.
Yeah.
And just get like some sort of degree in some sort. Even if I don't use it, I would want to go back into an art degree though.
Yeah.
And I would do it not only for this, but like I would do it for the podcast too. I would go into like some sort of film degree now, probably film or photo, and then that would just show itself here in the studio.
Yeah, and you know what? So like I took a 4-year gap off and then went back, and like now I have a job that also does tuition reimbursement too. So it's like, that also helps out.
That's pretty nice.
And,
Yeah.
So
Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If we ever gain more time from doing this, I probably would start doing like online degree classes for something
you
in
just
this
do
field.
one class at a time. It's nothing crazy.
Right. But
You probably have credits at transfer.
I do. I have my general education credits still, because that's pretty much what we were talking about at the beginning. Is like Carroll was so high curriculum with that stuff. In our general eds classes, man, we destroyed them.
Bro, I loved how our school also was with just telling us how hard college was going to be.
Carroll?
Yeah. Well, like Carroll was like, you think this is easy, or you think that colleges are going to accept you goofing off like this? I'm like, yeah.
Bro, that's all our... I mean, we went to an unorthodox college. We went to an art college. But, like, teachers still took it insanely serious. But, like, it was a lot of fucking around. Like, I don't remember, like, sitting in class and being like, I fucking dread this.
Yeah.
It's probably different at, like, a
I think, too, like,
Ivy League college,
trying to learn at a young age is just so incredibly hard because I'm not motivated to like learn anything now. More old, like as I got older, like if I see, I see a YouTube video dissecting a atomic bomb. I'm like, oh, I'm clicking that. I want to learn the science behind that. I'm like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
But back then, you were just like, dude, I just want to like go home and play video games.
I just want to go home and play fucking Halo 3.
Yeah.
It's like all that was going through my head.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think we need to set up our systems of like how children are raised, similar to
Keep going.
similar to people that are in more crisis situations. Because think about all the other like children in other countries who don't have an education, and then they just crave an education. It's like we need to set that up here because we
Wait, so you're saying abuse our kids so much that they want to go into school?
yes.
That sounds okay. Sure. Derek's saying this.
Watch
not me.
those grades go up. I guarantee it.
My grades were garbage.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Because
Grades go up, mental health plummets.
Yeah,
That's all we
which,
care about.
Which
That's
is
all we
more
care-
important?
grades.
Grades. This fake letter on a piece of paper.
You know Bishan, you Asian.
Jesus.
That's the vibe Derek just gave.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. He's got it right.
You guys brought it that.
When we were in Chicago, when we lived in Chicago, we used to eat at these Chinese restaurants a lot because the
Chinese yum yum.
the fucking food was so good.
Oh my
The
God.
place is called Chinese Yum Yum.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
our favorite. That was a takeout. This is a
So-
different place.
So and then every time we go out, no matter what, it was always me that homeless people would go up to and beg for money.
It's because your face, bro. You don't. I have like this look
Dude,
that I'm
look-
like always like pissed off. Like, don't come up to me. Don't talk to me.
Dude, I always walk around with like my head down like this because that's
Exactly.
how it works. Is that what
Exactly.
they go for?
Yes, because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this kid,
He's a pushover.
he's a pushover. He's walking with his
They
head
know
down.
you're uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable, so what do? It's going to be easier to go up to this person who's uncomfortable, ask for money, because he'll give it to me, so I go away. Dude, they never ask me. I'd look him straight in the fucking eye and be like, I told one guy one time, he's like, do you have any spare change? And I said, dude, I don't even have change for myself. I'm like, I have no money. Don't ask me for money.
I had one guy come up to me going, "Hey, I need some money to get back home because I stayed here longer than I was planning to. I don't have money to get back home. And I have diabetes and I need my insulin. You can already see my hands are swelling up." And he pulled up these 2 balloons of hands. I'm like, oh my God. And I go, I don't have any money. And I walked away.
I will say there are times, and I'm not against giving homeless people money or like panhandlers money. I'm not going to say that. But there's times where you can tell which homeless people like
Yeah.
need it
Mhm.
and which ones are just like asshole people. Because there are asshole fuckers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like if I see a woman take a shit next to me on the fucking train, and then like 3 weeks later I see her again, she asks for me for money. No, I'm not fucking giving her money.
Yeah.
She's a terrible human being.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
still
but
be a good
where
human
else
being
are they
and
going to
be
go?
homeless. Huh?
Where else are they going to go?
What do you mean? Chicago has tons of
Bathrooms.
public bathrooms, homeless shelters. Don't fucking say that it's okay for a fucking woman to take a shit on a train in the morning when we're all trying to get to school. I saw it, okay? I saw it and I'll never forget it. Derek saw a couple guys masturbate on the train too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was walking. It must just be Chicago, man, because I was walking downtown Chicago, and this dude,
I love it. I
just hear
fucking
some
love
dude
it.
yapping behind me. And his dog's just down. He's yanking
Oh, yeah.
it.
I
And,
love
and then
it.
he just starts pissing on the building next to me. I'm like, what the literal fuck just
Who-
happened?
Was it your when Connor and I went to school?
I wish Derek would have recorded it. Not the penises, like
No, but remember, you had a roommate before we became roommates, and he saw somebody like pull out a like suction cup dildo, put it on the train, and like started sucking on it
Zach.
while they were
Wasn't
waiting.
it? Wasn't it
Awesome.
Zach?
I think it was Zach.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Zach was cool. I wonder what he's doing. He's probably making bank, man. He was doing freelance work in college, $75 an hour, and he was making billboards for PetSmart.
Wow.
Yeah, he was killing it.
Yeah, he was on
He
it.
used to be a Mormon, and he left the Mormon church. So it was like family.
No, I thought he was a Jehovah's Witness.
a Jehovah Witness. He left that, and they fucking like
Excommunicated him,
Yeah,
and
so he doesn't talk to his parents.
they weren't allowed to celebrate birthdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness, man. They're
He was a weird looking dude, but man, he was like one
He
of
was
the
pretty
coolest.
normal acting.
Oh yeah, one of the
He was
coolest.
cool.
He just had like he looked like Sid the Sloth. He did. But he was like one of the coolest guy. Like he was so nice when we came in because he was a senior.
Yeah.
And we came in and he was like so like
Showed
telling
us the ropes.
Showed
What
us
is going
what
on
to
over
do,
there?
where to go. I'm getting notifications. A lot of people are trying to get a hold of me. I'm pretty popular. So
Isn't that just the Windows notification?
Pretty popular.
it's Facebook and stuff going off.
Hmm.
But anyways, that's our rant for the day. College. How fun it was to live in Chicago. I loved it and I miss it. Derek, I'm moving. I didn't tell you guys this yet. I'm moving back to Chicago.
I don't think you are. You had some pretty serious talks with your current girlfriends about moving back to Chicago a while ago, didn't you?
With Haley?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were probably going to. I probably still would if we weren't doing the podcast.
See that, Ryan? We're the only reason Connor's staying. We're holding him back.
You are. So if this shit doesn't blow up within the next like 5-6 years, I'm out of here.
Okay.
So now it's on the viewers.
You heard it. I'm just kidding.
So you like downtown Chicago? Like living
I
down there?
fucking love it.
I hate living downtown anywhere. Like I hate it.
I live downtown now.
No.
Yeah,
I like,
that's part of the reason why I was like, I don't want to do
I
this the
hate-
rest of my life. I don't want
Busy
to.
city. I hate it.
Why?
I don't know. It's just I hate traffic.
I get like some people don't
There's
like it.
always
There's a
traffic.
preference. Yeah, there's always traffic. That's what's so fucking cool about it. Is like there's always
Why is
people.
traffic cool?
There's
That's not
always
fucking cool.
there's always people doing something.
I don't like people. I
Neither
don't
do
wanna be
I.
around
I
people.
hate people. But like something, I think it's the coolest part about it is like it's 10 p.m. You're fucking bored. You're like, man, here, it's like, what do? You go out and you drink, right?
Yeah. Well, the nightlife there is a lot different for sure.
Right.
Like,
There's
any
always
stuff
something to do.
Yeah.
Like and it's not just drinking.
Yeah.
Like there's shows, there's fucking plays. I know it's like
I did go to an improv comedy show in Chicago.
comedy,
it was fucking
dude.
Awesome.
Like comedy
that was
there
one
is
of my favorite
insane.
things to do. I love that.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to do, and there's so many places to do it that like you could go to one place that's like a crazy club, or you could go to like a laugh shack that's like under a fucking building in the ground. Like there's so much stuff to do there, and there's so many cultures just intertwined living together that like that stuff is so good. Also, Chicago's one of the most segregated cities in the nation. So what that means is like it's not legitimately segregation, but there is communities of like this community is mainly Mexicans. Like mainly Mexicans live here. You know, over here you have your Asians living
You're talking
this
like
side of the town.
Chinatown and
Yeah, it's a
Greek-
segregated
yeah.
city. Like most cities, there's segregation in it in the sense of like cultures live with cultures.
Yep.
But those cultures intertwine in that city so good that it's like there's just so much to do. Like there's no reason to ever leave the city. You know, you wouldn't ever have to leave the city for anything. But I love it.
I would
The
like to go
sound-
see it.
The what?
I've never really been out of Indiana too much, so
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'd go there to
I
visit, but
love it.
I don't want to live there
Yeah, like a
again.
weekend trip, sure.
Yeah, I think
Not
like
living.
I think it's like I wish as a kid I grew up in a city, not out here. Because I mean, what did we do? We like drank. We had tons of fun, but like I see like younger kids in Chicago and like they're out fucking doing everything, and I'm like, bro, I want to do that. I wanted to do that shit. But here it's like when we were growing up here, there was nothing to do downtown. You had a couple bars. Now downtown's
Yeah,
pretty.
but on the flip side, you also had friends with large yards to go and do whatever the fuck you wanted to.
Mhm.
Sure, but I mean,
You
like
can't go.
We had a large pond.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were probably there when we
Chicago's literally on the Great Lake.
Yeah, but this is like a private.
Yeah, but Chicago's so big.
But
it's
you
not
guys,
even
you guys
so
probably
many-
were there, like Sean's house when we used to go have like airsoft battles.
Yeah, of
We used to have
course.
'em here.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying like what we
Like,
did wasn't
you can't
fun.
drive a fucking van in the woods downtown.
Well, there's no woods downtown.
Exactly my point.
But like that's the preference of somebody else though. Like you'd rather do
Well,
that.
New York has figured this out. They have Central Park to go and have your airsoft battles in.
Central Park.
I'm pretty sure there are airsoft and paintball places in Chicago though.
Random and completely off topic, because that got me thinking. You guys ever like wanted to do like LARPing?
Yeah.
Yes.
It looks fucking awesome.
Dude, it looks
It
sick.
does.
It looks so much fun.
There was like the largest LARPing in
The
Pennsylvania.
the Josh fight.
No, in Pennsylvania. It is divided up in like several teams of Romans, just fantasy characters,
Yeah.
or ninjas is like its own thing, or like so many different teams, and you can join like any like faction that you want.
It
and
honestly
just-
looks so much fun.
It does. Let's
Like,
be real
I
though.
get, like people look at it and they look at it's like the nerdiest thing ever, but like it looks like so much fun.
Yeah, I look at stuff like that. It's like if you're gonna have your opinion on it, but like if it brings joy to that person,
Yeah.
who fucking cares?
Yeah.
So
I will say it was kind of cringy when like
oh, it's
Mitchell-
cringy.
Well, like when Mitchell or John would send Snapchats. Actually, I think it was Mitchell of Snapchats of people in Ball State, like in the courtyard, and it's like 2v2 LARPing
Yeah.
in the middle of their college. It's just like, okay, that's
it's cringy,
That's
but
kinda
like on the
cringy.
other
Yeah.
hand, it's like at least I mean they're having fun.
Yeah.
So
Let people be people. Why?
Yeah.
bother?
I think we did do LARPing though.
Did you?
Airsoft.
Airsoft's considered
Oh,
LARPing.
okay. Yeah.
I mean,
get
like
it.
we did military LARPing,
Yeah.
and we used to go up to Waterloo and play on a league
in
in
then-
Waterloo.
League?
Oh,
we-
yeah,
we-
like, they were
every Sunday
serious.
we'd go. Me, Derek, my dad, Michael Platt would go with us. Tanner, Alex Bricker, Ben,
dropping all these names.
sometimes. So nobody knows them; they're just our friends.
Yeah, but when you drop the last name, it gives more information.
So you
Who's
probably
gonna
had
watch 300 Koreans, Derek?
Yeah.
Shut up.
like have some serious like airsoft guns for that too, though.
Some of those guys up there were like decked, dude. We
Yeah.
had forts, like big ass
Yeah.
forts set up
two
there.
different forts.
Yeah.
People gained nicknames from just
I-
how they played,
Yeah.
and
I got a knife kill.
A knife kill?
Like
Yeah.
like in video games, like an assassination, where you're like too close to like
Yeah.
yeah, you had to call.
You had to
do
call
calls.
it out. You can't like shoot it unless they were like, nope, go ahead, take the shot.
Was there grenades?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grenades. People had
claymores.
claymore traps. My dad built a ghillie suit by hand, and he sniped the entire time. I remember one time he's like in the bush, and I come up and I'm like sitting there, and he goes, Connor. I'm like, the fuck. And I look over, and my dad's laying right there in this ghillie. I mean, right next to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, get the fuck out of here. He's like, you're blowing my cover. I was like, shit. And then I like ran off.
Oh yeah, like you had to wear like full camouflage,
Yeah.
like to like be on par somewhat
Yeah.
with everybody
I
else.
believe it.
They took it serious. We played like Cap the Flag, TDM. We played Zombies one time. We did
Like
VIP.
VIP. What's that? There was like the supply one where
Oh, the supply
if
run
you-
was so fun.
if you had like extra like ammo like magazines or clips, you had to give it to the other team, so you only had the one
magazine,
mag, and they would put it in this box, and then they would hide the box. So then your objective was to find the box and then like distribute the ammo to like the rest of your team. So then you were like have the same amount of ammo that the enemy team had.
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed that. Every Sunday we'd go drive up there, and I don't remember why we stopped. I think it's because my dad started doing like more higher backs. So we didn't really have like a drive up there, but it was so much fun. There was like
Yeah.
guys with like saws, like the big LMGs.
Yeah.
Guys brought like
I've been seeing
grenade
a lot
launchers.
of TikToks with like airsoft, like stuff like
Yeah,
that.
There
And,
is
yeah.
a big place called like what's it called? Shoot. This guy does. I really want to do this, and it would be cool to do it for the show too. Like being GoPros, he does weekend long events where you play the entire weekend, but they're set up like Fallout. Have you ever played Fallout?
Yeah.
So you go in, and everybody, it's free for all.
Yeah.
So everybody like makes a character. You're that character. You role play as that character. There's shops. You get a certain amount of bottle caps when you start. You can like find bottle caps. You can kill people and loot their stuff and take their bottle caps, but they can still respawn, so they can end up hunting you later on in the
Yeah.
day. But these fields are huge, man. He's got like cities and towns set up
That's awesome.
with like stories, and there's like you get a sheet at the beginning with missions, and you're supposed to complete the missions, and there's an objective that you have to like build these places to sleep in at night because these monsters come out at night, and there's like the guys that run around as these monsters with instant kills, and if you get killed by the monster, you're out for the whole weekend. But there's only a limited amount of these like huts, so you have to like make alliances with strangers.
Yeah.
And like try to trust these strangers because they could betray you.
Yeah.
They could end up taking it and killing all you guys in the middle of the day and be like, we're taking all your caps and we're taking this. It's so cool. And he does like, he used to be a Navy SEAL, and he built this whole like place, and they used to train Navy SEALs there, but now it's like a big airsoft place. He does like zombie games where like there's like 100 zombies and then there's like 100 players, and as you die by zombies, you turn into the zombie, and you're just like the last man standing, and you're like on top of buildings, like shooting down at zombies.
Sounds awesome.
It's really cool.
What's our time at?
We got 4 minutes left.
Wow.
Jesus.
Not bad though. We have things to talk about, but sometimes the rants are like even better.
Yeah,
we have
yes.
They're more fun to listen to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little backstory to me and Connor's past and our sexcapades
and a little bit
in
of Ryan.
Chicago.
Oh, right. Nah, we won't talk about it. You said sexcapades in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
How was the orgy scene with you guys in Chicago?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Went significantly downhill whenever Tanner would come down to visit us.
Way downhill. They broke a bunch of my shit and blamed it on like a ghost or me.
No,
And I'm like,
there was
"You
a
motherfuckers
ghost.
Broke that shit.
There was a ghost that did that.
Not true. They just like we were moving and Tanner like destroyed my basket and destroyed my fan. And
No. We put
"You did that?"
we put the basket on top of his dresser, and when Connor went to go grab it, he broke the lid off.
Not true. Because I didn't grab it by the lid, dumbass. Who grabs it by the lid?
You touched it and something, and it fell off.
Yeah,
and,
because
and
you
Tanner,
guys broke it,
Tanner
and you
saw
set
it with
it
his
up
eyeballs
there.
and goes, "Did you just break that?"
I saw Tanner's reaction though. Tanner was like, "Did you break that?" Okay, I knew what Tanner was doing. So
I mean, you were the last one to touch it, so obviously you broke it.
that's what their theory is. But what you don't know is Tanner and Derek are a bunch of dumbasses. So
I know that. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my god.
we're trying to get Tanner to come down to the party.
He said no, but we'll get him.
We'll get it.
We should just go up there on Friday night and kidnap him.
That'd be crazy.
If we went up there Friday night and we showed up there Friday night and we were like, Tanner, you're coming back, he wouldn't say no.
He'd probably be like, I have to.
We take a box truck.
He'd probably honestly
Just
know
hog
what we're
time.
doing, and then
Hog time.
Yeah, we literally like tie him up. We get a hold of Rachel first.
Yes. That's, yeah.
We tell Rachel we're doing this. Rachel's in on it. Right? We show up there with a box truck or a van.
we got to do the box truck. The box truck has just been
If we
like,
could get a box truck, that'd be fun. And we take the box truck up there, and we fucking throw him in the back of the box truck, and we keep him in the back the whole ride. And then when we get back here, we let him out. Is Mitchell coming? Mitchell said he was coming, isn't he?
I think so, but he probably won't come like the Friday that we would go
If
up
we
to.
tell him this plan, he might.
Yeah, he might call off. To go see Tanner? Oh, yeah.
I won't call off, but we
How far
can go
a drive
after
is
work.
Like a 3-hour
It's a
drive.
3-hour drive,
Oh.
Wisconsin. Not too bad.
That's not bad at all. I thought that was longer.
I sat in the back of the box truck one time for 3 hours.
Did you really?
Yeah, we were moving a bunch of Tanner stuff.
On the way there wasn't so bad because I got to sit on a couch.
Yeah.
But the way home.
And then all
Was
the
bro.
stuff in the box truck is like leaning against like
Metal
the walls and
metal
stuff.
Bed
Well,
frames.
It's like keeping the like integrity of like the box itself a little
Yeah.
bit like together.
Yeah.
Just like how you fill anything up and makes it more solid.
Yep.
Well, on the way home it was empty,
Yeah.
and Connor had to sit in the back on the way home with no furniture.
Were you just gonna throw it
Oh
in
no!
the
I had a broken fold-up chair.
he Tanner goes, "Don't worry, I got a chair
Like
for
a
you to
camping
come
chair.
back home." And he pulls it out, and Rachel just flats out outs him and goes, "Tanner, that's broken. Like, we know that's broken." And Tanner was trying to hide it from Connor
Yeah.
being broken.
So I'm like in the back of this box truck with a red fold up chair like in the middle, and I'm just like standing there or sitting there, and it's so loud back there because like there's nothing there to hold the box truck together.
Yeah.
Little bump, the whole box truck's like, and I was like, dude, it sounds like I'm in a tornado going through a sheet metal factory, like just. And it got so bad that I took a cardboard piece of box, like a cardboard box, broke it up, put it on the wood flooring, and fucking tried to sleep. And I slept in the back of this box truck for like 2 hours.
He was like actually mad.
It was terrible. I'll never do it again.
But
we should go get Tanner and make Tanner do it.
We did do on the way back home. We were trying to sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall too.
For every mile mark.
Oh my God, yeah. So every mile mark we would do 98 bottles of beer on the just went down the list. And then Tanner had this bright idea that's like, let's try and span out for the whole mile. So then we start up, and that was the worst because you're just like just terrible.
I'm back there. I'm like, I can't hear you guys anyways. They would like shut the door, so I'd be like in there all alone. And it was miserable, man. I was like, I'm never doing this shit
dark
again.
In there too.
No, it was light.
It's kind of transparent with like
it's
lights be able to glow through.
Thin metal.
Yeah.
Sheet metal.
It's like plastic almost.
Yeah, and it flexes the whole time, and every bump is just like loud. When I mean loud, I mean not like, oh, that's uncomfortable. Like loud.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is miserable. Like, this is not fun. For 3.5 hours, I sat back there and had to listen to that. It was awful, man. We almost died, too, on the way to...
Yeah, some idiot kids
in Chicago
pulled out in front of me.
of the box truck. Almost fucking
like, oh, you think your pullout game's good? Watch this. That's me slamming on the brakes.
That's not really a pull-out game. That's more like...
Stop
inside.
Yeah, no, that's like stopping before the penetration because virginity rocks.
True.
Virginity rocks.
It's my favorite thing.
It's my favorite.
I'm
time, by the way.
I'm waiting till marriage. Why are you giving me that look?
Because I know you.
What do you mean?
Derek and I are married, and we're still
virgins.
Mm-hmm.
I know Derek's a virgin. Right?
Haven't had a kid to prove it, so there's no evidence, really.
True. Neither of you.
Go.
Yeah, I'm waiting till marriage. Cut to the break.
Guys, I gotta be honest. My wife has a horrible shopping addiction.
I have that same problem. My wife can't stop shopping, and it's costing us too much money.
Well, guys, you're in luck because I just reworked our entire Patreon, so it's less confusing and the tiers make more sense.
Now we only have 2 tiers, $1 and $5, making it super affordable. On top of our already free Discord, you can join the $1 tier to unlock extra channels and permissions in Discord so it's easier for you guys to connect with us.
And if that isn't enough for you, we have a $5 tier that unlocks extra Discord benefits, and your name will be featured on the credit roll at the end of every episode so everyone knows that you helped pay for Derek and Ryan's wife's shopping addictions.
Yeah, we have no intentions of stopping our wives because we support them, and we just want more money for it.
So go on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/WIQ or click the link below so hopefully the girls will buy something nice for the podcast.
And we're back. We kind of got sidetracked from the topics we wanted to talk about, but I had fun.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. So
what we need to talk about is the September 1st on top of who actually left and made an impact on the platform.
Oh, you're saying like because the September 1st like no streaming thing didn't do anything to like the actual guys leaving. The guys who actually left was more impactful because think about like all the people that did stream was going to stream on September 1st, which was I think a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, I'm just going to stream Thursday.
They just moved their day is what you're saying.
Yeah, they just moved the day.
Yeah. In regards to that though, what he's talking about is like people were banned not streaming on the 1st because of hate raids,
and they wanted to prove to, or show
raids?
Yeah, hate raids.
So what it was like people jumping in, like big amounts of people jumping in your stream and just like
Spamming the shit.
yeah,
Okay.
saying racist things,
yeah.
treating you like shit and stuff like that.
Got it.
Like actual hate.
Yeah.
But I don't think what they did anything. I think it should be more up to Twitch to do something. So I don't really care.
Yeah.
I didn't think like I didn't.
No,
feel
they
like-
weren't. They weren't doing that to get the hate raiders to stop. They were trying to get Twitch's attention to be like, "Hey, you guys need to do something."
Yeah, because hate raids will never go away.
No,
Because hate raids have been here since the beginning of streaming. So, I really don't. I don't really get the thing. I haven't watched Twitch in a while. I usually just on YouTube watching highlights now because I just play too much, so I don't ever watch. So I've never even witnessed it, but I'm sure it happens.
I've seen like places that like cover it. Like I watch like esports talks, and they like go over a lot of that stuff, and they showed a couple highlights, and I guess the hate raiders use this emote. It's called the tryhard emote, where it's this one streamer in particular, and that
Jared
streamer
didn't want to say it. It's a black man.
in particular, he got hate raided with his own emote.
How do you get hate rated with your own email?
That hate raid group came in,
Saying
said a bunch of
send
stuff,
the
and then
N-word and
they
shit?
hit that tryhard emote.
Yeah, well, that happened, but I think what's more, and it's tragic that stuff's happening, I guess, but like what is, I think, bigger news is sponsored Timthetatman by Twitch, sponsored Twitch streamer, may I add, and drlupo are leaving Twitch.
They already left.
Did they already leave?
I think Tim did his first YouTube stream, and it had like 1.6 million views overall. Not actual live viewers. Those
What?
YouTube live streams, they stay up longer than Twitch's like past like VODs.
He had how many views? How do you like find the streaming?
You have to just go to their page, and then it should be in like their videos, and then it'll, instead of like say video or something, it'll say streamed
I'm gonna sub.
or was live or something like that.
Yeah, he changed his thing. He's got Timthetatman feature on YouTube 3 days ago. First stream right here. He streamed for 7 hours. Oh, he's done 2 streams now.
7 hour
Yeah.
streams.
Well, it's their job now.
Yeah.
So it's
if
just
you were doing
like
it full time, I'd be streaming.
7
I'd be
hours, man.
that's like an 8-hour job.
Can I be real
Like,
with you?
I'd do that.
Can I be real with
I
you?
can't play a game with 7 hours.
Oh, can I be real with you right now?
Yeah.
I go to work for 8 to 9 hours, and I'll come home and play a game for 5. Like, that's a 7-hour stream day. Nothing. I probably would stream longer than that if I was doing it full time.
Really?
Yeah, I sit and play.
but
I sit and play Destiny.
you
for
don't
5
think you're
hours.
gonna, if you're sitting there playing video games, you have all these viewers, and then you're like, I'm thinking about getting off. Then somebody donates like $100, and they're like, all right, I might stay on a little bit longer. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
true.
like the longer you're on, the more money
What's
you're
more
making.
fun though?
like
Like,
it's,
I mean, it's hard to fathom they're sitting there for 7 hours, but like, you've never sat there and played games for like a long time.
Oh no, I do. Like,
Sure.
but like, I feel like I'm 3-4 at a time, break,
Sure.
then go back maybe.
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people do that.
Sometimes
I can't. At 7 hours straight, I don't think I could do that.
So yesterday I did all my shit, and then I got on. Like, I usually like do my errands in the morning, and then I
Yeah.
get on because I get up really early. I got on at like 11, and I played till like 3:30. How many hours is that? 12. 5 hours. And then I took a break, and I took a nap for like 2 hours, and then I got back on when you got on, and I played till 2 o'clock in the morning. So, I mean, like, I think I could easily.
I think I remember this.
I played the same game too. Let's keep that.
Yeah,
I played
yeah.
one game. I played
hold
one
on.
game
This
that day.
this is going back to the college days when we were finally roommates. I remember House of Wolves came out for Destiny.
Oh shit!
And
Oh,
Connor
fuck.
was so excited, and I had class the next day. I was
No,
done.
wait. Was this House of Wolves or was this
House of Wolves. It was House of Wolves.
Okay.
This was after the Taken King.
You sure it was House of Wolves and not Fallout?
No, House of Wolves was before Taken King. My bad. No, it was House of Wolves.
Okay,
I
go
remember
ahead,
it
tell
was
the story,
Destiny.
tell the story.
Because we were playing Destiny together.
It came out when we were in college.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Destiny 1.
So House of Wolves was just a DLC. It wasn't an expansion.
Yeah.
Taken King was the expansion.
Right.
And Connor was so excited about it. He played pretty much all day, and I played with him all day too. But
The minute it came out.
and I go, oh, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go
To school.
go to school the
Yeah.
next morning. I get up. Connor is still on.
I played all night.
And then
He goes
I
to
go
school.
I go to school. I come back. He is still on. I'm like, Connor, I think you've been going for like 14 hours.
I did.
That's insane.
I went for like 14, 15 hours before I got off and took a nap.
And I got back on.
And then I woke up and got back on.
Yeah, I was like, that's crazy.
It's the same thing I'm going to do for Witch Queen. I've already decided I'm not, whatever I'm working, which I'll probably still be at Real Clean. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not coming into work. I'm playing that fucking all night. Like, there's no doubt about it. Yeah, I did that for Fallout too. Fallout came out, and I did the exact same thing for Fallout. And I stayed up all night. And then I lost my save that had
6 hours. You lost like 6 hours.
of gameplay gone. And I was so devastated, I barely even played it after that. I lost
Jeez.
6 hours of progress. And Fallout, 6 hours of progress is like
Huge.
huge.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
massive.
And it wasn't even like he just lost the file completely. He had a lot of hours on it, but then he saved over something where he lost 6 hours of that long playtime. So it
Yeah.
was like starting almost halfway.
Yeah.
Not almost completely over, but
But, tangent again, back on track. Timthetatman streamed for 7 hours on his first thing. It has 2 million views, but maybe like 6 million, like... Oh, wait, hang on. There's something right here. Oh, this one has like 6 million. But anyways, he's streaming on YouTube now. Why did they leave Twitch? Do you know?
well, they probably got signed. Obviously, they probably got a better deal. But I do know that Twitch with their partners, they're really big on like, we need you guys to stream
Countless of hours.
countless of hours. Like it's in their contract and stuff. To the point where it's kind of miserable.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure they switched over, and I think even Tim said it did it to have more time with my family, but they don't have to stream as much on YouTube. They have a little bit more freedom that they're not being, held down by Twitch and like, hey, if you're not streaming these hours, we're gonna take your partnership or we're gonna do something too. And it's just so like
Shitty. That's another thing that Twitch is like really known to do, and that's like if you're like a signed partner with Twitch, they get like really aggressive with like if you don't want to do what they want you to do.
oh dude, they're petty too.
Yeah.
If you're going to like quit and like revoke your partnership, dude, they get like so like petty about it. Because Nadeshot was like, the Call of Duty League is like on YouTube now. It just makes more sense if I'm just not partnered with Twitch, so I'm not tied down to Twitch. And Twitch was kind of shitty about it. My boy Harris Heller, he was like, hey, I think I'm gonna switch. And he's like, I'm gonna let the contract pan out. Well, then he gets an email before his contract's up saying, we're just gonna terminate your partnership, so you're done right now. And he's like, okay.
They did the
Yeah.
same thing to you, Ethan from HGH3 as well.
Ethan, Doc, his band that nobody really knows things about.
Doc has figured that out though and is suing Twitch.
Yep.
For
Good for him.
For damages.
Yeah.
Did you see the tweets that Doc did when Tim was switching over and stuff? So he said his thing about like suing Twitch, and then when Timmy and Dr. Lupo switched over, Doc's getting all excited because now he can play with like those guys. I mean, he plays with Tim and Courage and used to. But he then he had a graphic designer make this picture for him where it's him in like a jungle with like an Aztec like building behind him, and on the top of the building's his logo, and he's like front and center holding his vest, and at the bottom there's like these snakes like wrapping around his legs and like looking like they're
Twitch.
about to strike. There's no logo on it, but
It's
they're the
Twitch.
only things on there that are purple.
Yeah.
So-
Well, he said in a thing, he's like, the snake's trying to get me. The purple snake is trying to get me, or something like that.
Mhm.
And he's like talking about Twitch. I wonder if they know what's going on with Doc, and that pushed them to leave too.
Maybe. I mean, I think.
I mean, Doc's keeping it pretty to himself, as he should, because he's like going through a lawsuit with them. But like, maybe,
Mm,
and maybe it came to light, and they're like, "Man, this could happen to us."
mm-hmm.
So they're like, "We're out of here." Because what happened to Doc? He got an insanely high sponsorship with Twitch. A month later, he leaves or gets banned. Tim just signed a huge sponsorship with
Well,
Twitch, and then, like
the-
2 months later, he's like, "I'm out of here."
The speculation is that he signed a huge deal with Twitch to keep him from going to like Mixer or YouTube, because that was when Mixer was like going crazy and taking like Shroud and Ninja, so they were afraid of losing Doc.
Right.
So we think he signed to stay on, so they had to pay him more money to stay. But then when Mixer went away, they're like, well, there's no reason to pay you this money. Where else are you gonna go?
Yeah.
And I think that there's somewhere in that contract, if this is true, that they can ban him at any time. They don't have to have a reason, and they just banned him to save them money, since like Ninja came back and there was no really worry of people leaving.
Yeah, not really. Unless, I mean, now there's a worry of people leaving to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Lupo's leaving too, but like, why is he leaving? Probably the same reason, because Call of Duty's on YouTube.
Call of Duty League.
I mean, like, these guys also make YouTube videos off of all their streams. It would just be easier to be on the platform where you put your videos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if YouTube, everybody says YouTube streaming's really good, it needs to have its own fucking category.
There's a lot of like pros and cons. Like people
What if I
want
just
to
type in YouTube?
people want to do Twitch because that's where the viewers are, and it's like geared towards like a browsing thing for live streaming. But YouTube is so much more discoverable and like easier, but the viewers just aren't there as much, because people are on YouTube to watch.
Everybody's on YouTube. Not everybody's on Twitch.
But like
right,
YouTube,
but they're there to watch
Right.
videos, not
rather
a
than
live stream.
video.
Yeah.
But it's slowly being transitioned over. I mean, it's gotten bigger. I mean, Courage and Valkyrie, when they switched over, they actually like did really well. They did better than their normal Twitch streams, I believe. So it's getting there. They have a lot of concerns with how it's being ran. Like they want, like, hey, we want some of the things that Twitch is doing really well at on YouTube. If
Yeah.
you can get that, dude, you guys are gonna like absolutely destroy Twitch.
Right.
Like it's
Yeah, I could see YouTube like taking over the sphere of online game streaming too. You know, Netflix is adding it to Netflix. as
I'm
well.
excited about that.
Anyway, do you guys want to get in the games or no?
Oh, are we at 15?
Yeah.
Jesus,
we better-
We're
Christ,
running through
dude.
today, man. We're just pounding through this time.
I think let's end it though. But I think that I think it's a good moon. I don't have like anything.
You think it's a good moon?
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't have anything against like Twitch.
Good moon tonight.
Do you have anything against Twitch?
Not personally, but I just kind of know how they are. I mean, I'm still streaming on Twitch. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just curious to see like what YouTube does in the future to promote. I would love to see like when you click on the YouTube homepage that there was like a separate section of just like
Live?
video game. Yeah, live video game streaming.
yep, that's what they're
Mhm.
mostly asking for.
Because like
Yeah.
even when you're like going through your subs and I see his past stream, it just looks like a video,
Mhm.
but it says streamed 1 day ago.
Yeah, make it obvious that it was a stream and
Yeah,
a different
like-
section and stuff, and I think it'll be a lot better.
Sure, I agree, and it would be way easier to find people and like the chats. I think the chat's really good on YouTube. I like it more than it on Twitch, to be real with you.
good.
But and the donations way easier and all that stuff's super easy. Plus, then you have comments on top of it. Yeah, I don't know. I want to stream, but I don't know where I'm gonna stream yet. Where do you think I should stream?
Wherever you want. We're in the game too early that we don't have to stay tied down to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Try them all for a bit. See which one you like best. Or is that not? I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can try
you
'em
can
all.
stream to all of them at the same time. I streamed to Facebook, and I liked Facebook,
Try YouTube.
but I might try YouTube. The thing about Twitch is I just feel like it's so hard to fucking grow. But, like, your discoverability is pretty easy. You know what I mean? But there's so many people on there that are, like, new streamers.
Yeah, they're trying to grow. I mean, it comes down to, trying to grow on YouTube or somewhere else and bring them over to Twitch to watch you.
Which is hard to do.
Very hard to do. But that's easier than, like, just going live on Twitch and just hoping people, like, scroll down through the other hundreds of streamers. And then the picture that it randomly picks throughout your stream has to be more interesting than the other people, or like your title has to be more interesting
On what?
on Twitch.
On Twitch. I like, too, that, like, on YouTube, you can, like, make your own thumbnail.
Yeah, and just have it like up
And
already.
there's your thumbnail for your stream. Do streams go away? Can you make them so they stay on there forever?
The YouTube ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those videos, the streamed.
They don't go away at a certain amount of time,
I don't
though?
believe they go away.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I know like Twitch is like 14 days, but I think if you're a partner, it does like stay forever.
Interesting. All right. Well, we have the clip submissions.
5 clips.
5 clips. So, Reno, should we explain what we do every time we do this?
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Do you want to?
I think we should. And be like, hey, you can submit your clips here and do this.
Guys,
and we answer that thing.
If you want to submit your clips for a chance to be reviewed on the show and
Go ahead.
no, I'm gonna make sure you're done.
Go ahead, dude. Fucking tell them where to put the things.
Links will be in the description to submit clips if you want to.
Sorry. That's just an
Can you?
Are you
there's
fucking done?
There's a volume control like on the phone.
Connor, I'm gonna need you to see my office after this.
Damn.
You're,
All right.
Nice.
Okay. Tell him. Go.
He was trying to.
Start over.
So
I didn't
this-
like how he was doing it at the beginning.
For fuck's sake.
Do it again. I didn't like it. More enthusiasm. Come on.
Hey guys, if you want to do your Twitch clips, now shut the fuck up. This is my fucking
All right.
podcast.
There it is. It's over again.
This is my fucking show.
Derek's like, this is mine.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
No, seriously though. Tell him. about
Okay,
the
so
thing.
we're gonna review Twitch clips. If you guys want a chance to be have your Twitch clips featured on the show where we review them, possibly pick a winner to be put on our glorious social medias. We have a vast audience on our social medias.
Yes.
Check out the link below. It'll say like, hey, submit your Twitch clips here. Just one link, one username, and what like platform you want to be credited
one clip,
to.
one clip
One clip a week.
Chris. Fucking idiot. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Fucking,
So pretty much fill out the form,
we're not
and
gonna share this either. It's gonna be sad.
We aren't.
No.
No. Nice. I told
All right.
Chris it's up to Ryan.
Let's keep going. Keep going. I like this.
So, anyways, we're gonna get into the clip submissions.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah. What do you need me for?
They're on there, aren't they?
Are they on there? Where'd you put them?
Do you need me to send it in Discord?
Oh, I guess it's just the Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, ignore
My
that.
stomach is growling. We have
Katie,
to get through
ignore
these
that.
clips quick.
Don't worry. I got this.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Can you hear that?
I don't even hear it.
Mm-mm.
I see you've already taken out.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
He said something a few nights ago that pissed me off anyway, so he's banned, like I already told him. So
He's banned.
Okay. So this first clip comes from Hunty. Is that how you're
Yep.
saying his name?
Honey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hunty. What's his game?
His game is
Splitgate.
Splitgate. Yeah. He's
All right,
Splitgate.
all right.
We got 2 Splitgate, 2 Apex, and 1 Warzone. I'm up.
All right. So this is Hunty
Kid's still fucking playing.
Splitgate
Oh, he's playing competitive.
on Xbox.
Alright, we just had to slow it down.
Ooh,
I did it to him again!
that was a pretty solid portal
This kid's
close.
lost!
That was pretty good.
Damn, not bad.
That portal close was
I'm up.
sleek.
I like how he has the button. Do you see that? Like
Yeah,
the button
If
presses.
you stream on the Streamlabs, I think you can pull that up. Can't
Really?
Some program, but even if you're playing on keyboard and mouse, you can have it so you can see like what
That's
people
super
are
cool.
clicking on.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that one.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Took
nice
out.
gameplay.
He took out a full team and won.
Yeah.
No,
he won.
3 and he took out 4 people.
4 people. One of them must have
People.
respawned,
Yeah.
but yeah, he crushed them.
Solid portal close.
So yeah,
Solid.
this next clip is Apex
Apex.
from
Din-
DinoPad.
DinoPad.
TTV.
Okay, give me a second.
Derek.
What?
Oh, he's got a pretty cool Twitch setup.
Oh, so I've seen this for Apex where they have an overlay to go over like your armor and stuff, because it's just the same format every single time. So like
Yeah,
you can
that's really cool. I noticed. that. I was
decorate
like,
'em.
That's interesting.
I was wondering that. I'm like, is that a new like thing on Apex? But yeah.
nope.
really
That's
cool.
that's a stream overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So DinoPad, here we go. I'm on the wrong thing.
What gun is that?
Super loud.
Ho abbattuto un nemico.
This every shot.
Quello è per te.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, it's all right.
It was pretty good. A little melee kill.
Missed a lot of shots.
Not bad. Yeah. Need to probably work on aiming. It's not. You look like Derek playing. Derek's signature is I missed every shot.
Yeah,
That
whenever
literally is Derek's
There you go.
signature.
I missed every single shot.
Yeah. That's Derek's signature.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
even trying to be
Well,
mean. Like that's
no.
just Derek
Yeah.
playing the game.
God, we were playing Warzone one time, and a guy
that's
came.
the best clip in the
Guy,
world, bro.
guy came up the stairs, and I shot him a bunch. He caught me when I was vaulting over a desk, so I'm like hip firing, missed every single shot. He runs away. I'm like, oh my God, there's a guy coming up the stairs, and Connor goes, did you get him? I go, no, I missed every single shot.
It's quiet for a little bit, and I go, sick. And then because I was like trying not to say anything mean to him, but
Yeah. This next clip is also Apex.
Okay, I got it kind of already pretty zoomed in. Get this garbage out of here.
ooh, was it Octane? Is that this guy's name? This was my character.
Yeah,
His name is Lux Plasma.
Lux Plasma.
The character he's playing though
Is Octane, yes.
Octane.
Yeah.
He is my
He
jam,
doesn't
man.
have an overlay over his
yeah
health
Also,
bar and
he
stuff,
doesn't
so
have a camera.
a lot of streamers aren't doing cameras. Newer streamers, I mean, it's just they're doing what they can.
All right,
Come on, Connor.
whatever.
It just might just be his gameplay. What if he's
a webcam $60?
But what if he's not trying to like be? He just wants to like upload his.
Yeah, maybe sure.
his
It's
gameplay.
losing points for me.
All right, here we go. Jesus, why is it so fucking loud?
Derek, you have to turn these things down.
Well, like I got to turn it down on the TV because I can't control that audio. I have to edit it and.
This TV's a lot of shit.
Oh, we got to have it up so we can hear Katie.
Nah, just mute me. It's
We can
fine.
hear.
Damn near looked like he had aimbot.
Let me replay that since we paused it.
loud. You think he's got aimbot?
I don't, just look at how he shoots.
I don't know. See when that. Hold on, hold on.
Play it again.
Yeah, well, watch the very last guy because the guy jumped around and he had to like readjust. Aimbotting would like just not even
Yeah, but
let
did you
up.
see how fast it snapped to those 3?
He does snap pretty fast.
You're telling me that's
Well,
assist?
Well, Apex had that anti-cheat where if your accuracy is above like a certain amount, then they take that into account. That hackers had to actually, I think it was hipfire accuracy maybe, but Apex literally hackers had to adjust their hacks so if they hip fired, it would miss like every 3rd or 5th shot, so their accuracy would be lowered, and then the anti-cheat wouldn't pick it up.
He is playing on console though. I will give him that. So it could be aim assist, but play it again. I don't want to accuse anybody, but it's just. Yeah, maybe that is.
Well, so watch this. See how he missed there? There's like a brief moment where he does come off. Aim assist would not, or aimbot would not allow you to like come off unless you really forced it like off of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I mean,
that
like,
was just. It was
that's
pretty blocky, so maybe that was just aim assist.
Yeah.
That looked pretty good though.
Yeah.
He was quick, fast, on his feet.
Props for making me think it was aimbot.
Yeah, you're so good that we thought it was aimbot.
Yeah. Take it as a compliment.
So
Yeah,
this next
that's a
one
compliment.
is Nasty Nate. With I think, is this the... Yeah, this is a split gate clip.
Nasty Nate coming at us.
Nasty Nate.
He shared it on Google Photos.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can zoom out just a smidge.
If you
Nope.
click the clip, it goes full screen.
Oh, really?
This game is so pretty.
Really?
He's playing.
Oh.
No! No!
I wish the res was good.
That was disgusting.
I can't see it. There it is.
SWAT's so much fun because you can get all these collats. Oh my god! That was the most.
That was pretty. I
disgusting
think.
clip to end
Yeah,
in
that
split
was
history.
pretty dope. He
Let's
got
see- let's
two
see if
collab.
the-
He got 2 of them. Can you like make the like let it buffer or something?
I don't know, because it like as soon as I went back,
Yeah.
it
It
might
was like that when I looked at it too.
it might be his recording. Could possibly be.
That sucks.
Really?
Go. SWAT is fun. That was
Oh!
That reminds me of Halo, 'cause I used to play SWAT all the time.
I love SWAT. Yeah.
Yeah.
sick. It's way better
Oh
on
my
this game. I
God,
think.
that was
than Halo.
disgusting.
Yeah.
SWAT's so much fun because you can get all these collats. Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's so
That
funny
was-
how like he's like
That was pretty disgusting. Yeah, I like that.
That's
I
a good
think
one.
Right now,
That's up there?
that's my number 1.
I think you're going to really like this next clip, though.
It's Warzone though, so it's
Yeah.
already
the
down to, like,
O. Is that how you say it?
306. So it's like, you know how people say like 260 is like the area code? Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing, like 306.
Okay.
You're saying he's gonna like this one?
I think so.
Why are you laughing?
Cause it's Warzone.
I know.
Have
He
you
said
seen
it
this
was
clip, Derek?
Warzone.
No,
Okay.
I just saw it was Warzone. I'm
He
like,
said it was Warzone.
I forgot that you can't just press spacebar.
306.
Die. Go for the clip.
Never say die.
Oh my god! Sick.
That is
clip.
Advanced UAV. Wow.
He like exploded, bro.
Requesting recon.
I clipped it.
I think he called the
Grab
clip
that
like
satchel.
Katniss Everdeen or something like that.
Die.
Here, let me see this. Let me see this.
Never say die.
And while being shot, that's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
nice.
is a clip.
That's pretty
Advanced
impressive.
UAV.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
A tip. Here's a tip for you. Quit playing Warzone. Like you can take those aiming skills onto a game that actually requires a little bit more skill and just skyrocket.
So which clips are we between here? Which
So I like that clip. I love that split gate clip.
The split gate, the one where he utilized the portal like the best.
No, the SWAT one.
You like the SWAT one?
I think the SWAT
the
one's
double
better.
clat.
I think it's between the two
Split
gate clips and the Warzone clip. Apex clips, just something about Apex. I've played a ton of it, and I feel like I don't know. The kill time just isn't. It's really long.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. I think it's between those three. What do you guys think?
I think it's between those three too.
I would agree. Those are going to be our three finalists.
Do we want to rate them real quick?
Yeah, of course. We
So
wanna
the
rate 'em.
honey clip with the portal.
The portal
The
close.
close, yeah.
I would rate that one.
I give that one like a 9.
You give
like,
that one a 9?
That one
I-
was
That was
so
good gameplay.
he did really well with getting behind him and
Fast too.
fast, and then setting up that second portal, and then the guy tried to go through to follow him. He closed it and just is behind him again and destroyed him.
Yeah.
9 what?
Yeah, 9 what?
Oh, I like Clementines.
9 Clementines.
Clementines. Connor?
I'd give it like 8. I give it an 8, which is I feel like it should be higher, but I'm giving it an 8 because of some of the other clips we saw today. I'm gonna give it an 8. Bananas. I'll give it 8 bananas.
You gave bananas last week.
Did I give bananas last week?
Yeah, I think so.
8 bosoms.
8 bosoms.
Nice.
All right. I think. I also think an 8, and I think it's 8 dildos.
Oh,
Ooh,
not bad.
Katie, that's gonna be hard to top. What do you think?
Just like an 8.5 maybe. I really like. I think it was good gameplay and stuff, but kittens, I guess. I don't know.
Kittens,
Kittens? Okay.
dildos, bosoms, clementines. What a combination.
Good. Good assortment right there.
Okay, so now we got Nasty Nate with the.
That's the
SWAT
others.
clip,
Yes.
the split gate.
Okay,
SWAT
that
clip.
for me, the fact that he's just like SWAT's so good that you can just get like all these collats, and he gets 2 in the clip, pretty quick. Man, did you hear that pop?
Mm-hmm.
He got 2 of them in the clip. I think that's pretty impressive because like the fact of like the chances of the team being lined up 2 times for 1 clip.
Well, I don't think just even that. When he got the first collateral, and then he's like, I love this game mode so much because of all the collaterals you get. And then immediately after he said that, he got another collateral
For the win.
like for the win. Like it was just
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give that one a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10.
And
Of
what?
10. I'm gonna give it 10. What do I want to give it?
we got to think of these things before we start the show.
I'm gonna give it 10 weasels.
10 weasels.
Okay.
I was gonna give it a 9.5 socks.
9.5 socks.
Everyone needs socks, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I liked the clip.
Mhm.
Thought it was good. But I feel like SWAT's also easier.
It is easier. It's
significantly
a gimme.
easier
It's
to-
a gimme.
And it's split gate, and I saw 0 portals.
That is also
Good
true.
point.
I give it an 8.5. 8.5 African children.
Oh my god.
Okay. I will say those are some good. Those are some good observations. No portals. It is SWAT. So at first when I saw it, I was like, "It's SWAT. This is like not gonna be that impressive."
Yeah.
But the 2 clats. I mean, come on. What about you, Katie?
9 cookies.
9
You
cookies.
can see how good, how nice Katie is.
She's done strawberries.
Kittens.
She's kittens.
Cookies.
Cookies.
In
It's all
here,
sunshine and rainbows
in
out
here,
there.
in here, we've
Oh, yeah,
had
totally.
dildos, bosoms, African children.
I don't even know what that means.
All right.
So now we got 306 with the Warzone clip.
Can we say that those African children are from Minecraft? They're Minecraft.
They're
It's in
Minecraft children, yeah.
That's how we
Yes.
save our butts.
Derek, you're gonna have to edit that one out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is who? It's the Warzone one.
306 with
306.
Warzone. Yeah.
306.
The bow.
Okay. So
If anybody's used a bow, man, that's fucking hard to do.
Yeah.
And being shot at. I mean, like anytime he got shot, he like
Flinch.
moved.
flinch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first on this one. So Warzone. When I see Warzone clips, it automatically puts it down a little bit for me because they're always the same. Okay, they're
Are
always.
you a
the same.
Warzone racist?
No, I think Warzone's a really good game. It's the studio.
So Warzone sexist.
It's the studio who makes it who doesn't give anything to their
That's
players,
fair.
and players don't care about it. That's what I don't like about
Okay.
it.
Well, they care about it. They'll still just play the game. They won't. They won't take the day off of streaming.
Then you don't care enough about it. Because there's been plenty of games out there that people that love the game stop playing it and things
Till the
get
time.
changed.
Hell, just play Splitgate. It's free.
And way
just
better.
wait for the anti-cheat to come out and
way better. Anyway, so it goes down on me, but I will say that this is the first time I've seen a decent bow clip, so that will raise it. Now you're at a 4. Okay, you're at a 4 right now.
A 4?
Wow.
So here's the thing. Well, you're at a 0 if it's Warzone.
Okay.
already. So you're at a 4 for the bow. I'm a bow guy, so that gets it a 4. Now you're being shot at and flinching. I'll raise it 2 more. You're at
Okay,
a
so we're
6.
at a 6.
Okay, you're at a 6 now.
is that math right?
4, 5, 6. That's
Yeah.
a 6.
Okay.
So Derek needed us to double check for him.
Yes.
That's normal for Derek. That's why he's like, is that math right? So you're at a 6. I'm gonna leave it at a 6.
Six.
It's Warzone.
6?
It's Warzone.
What about the direct impact?
It's Warzone, man.
And getting shot out of the sky too.
What?
He shot the guy out of the sky.
Okay,
too.
but he's right under him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, Connor can fuck off.
he's
Derek,
right.
what's your rating?
Listen, he's right under him. So like, really, you're falling closer in one direction. Not like if somebody was jumping in, going like this out of the sky. He's right here.
Sure.
Easier shot than somebody falling out of the sky here. Okay. 6.5.
What?
6.5.
Eyeballs, beanies.
We're gonna do 6.5 testicles.
Testicles. Okay.
That's individual testicles.
I was gonna give it an 8 batteries.
And 8 batteries.
He's a low rate. I give it a 9.5.
Jesus.
Blumpkins.
Oh shit. Dirty. Gross. All right.
Katie, can you bring this back to normalness?
8.5 edibles.
Oh,
Edibles.
that's
Okay.
a little crazy, a little out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not so innocent
Not
out there,
as
huh?
dirty as a
Yeah.
pumpkin. But I couldn't even imagine getting one of those.
So based on the rating, that one's not winning.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
a little too low.
Do
Are
we
we
want to
keeping?
talk about Chris's clip? Oh wait.
Oh no, here's the thing. Let's
didn't
finish
show
We
it.
banned
rating.
them.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. Can we just show his clip and make fun of it?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
I
But
mean,
hang on.
obviously.
Before we do that, let's pick the winner. So, and I'm being hard on the Warzone clips. I don't think Warzone's like a shit game. I do think it's a shit game, but it's not like the worst.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's the developers. But yeah, it's a 6.5 in my book. I'm kidding. It's really good. It's a higher score than that. It's like a 7.5. Okay.
I think you're just worried about all the hate you're going to be receiving from these.
From what? Warzone 12-year-olds?
So then, who's our clip winner?
Our clip winner for me is the SWAT guy.
SWAT guy.
What do you guys think? Be honest.
It's hard because I oh, go on, Katie.
I like the first Splitgate
She's
one
like
where
Portal.
see, that
Portal
one's good.
is-
Okay, so we got
Portal,
we
one
got
vote for SWAT.
Portal, SWAT.
See, I'm a SWAT guy. I do really enjoy SWAT. It's just really fun to just nail them headshots, and it just gets the kill credit immediately. I mean, it's about you like being faster at pulling the trigger on
Good at
them
aiming.
and aiming. It was crazy that the guy was talking about the clads, and then he got a clad for the win.
Yeah.
So which one is the winner?
On the other hand, I'm really bad at the portals, and seeing the guy like go crazy on the portals on the first one,
It's impressive.
it's really
Yeah.
impressive to me. Like I see that and I go, wow, that was crazy. For me, I like the portal one, the first one, Hunty.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's the Portal one. We have 2.
It's 2 and 2 right now.
It's 2 and 2.
Or it's 1 and 2.
It's 1
Yeah,
and 2.
what's your vote?
I haven't voted.
No.
I like the
You-
Portal one.
You like the portal one?
Portal guy wins.
So congratulations to Hunty for that spectacular.
Claps.
No.
Good job. the portals were good. I really like the portals. I think I'm pretty decent with them. I can move around pretty quick with them like that, but like it's hard sometimes to get behind somebody that easily. And he might have done it on an accident too, but like the fact that you closed the portal right before he went in was like really quick thinking. So that was dope. So yeah, we'll put him on everything.
All right,
And
sounds
we're
good.
just showing this last clip because Chris, don't submit this shit again.
You heard it,
Don't
Ryan.
submit this shit again.
Ryan's.
By the way, this is NHL 19.
Yeah.
19.
This isn't even.
This year is
like 2 years
2022.
It's 2020. Oh yeah.
What
We're
is
having
2022 comes out.
we're having NHL 22 come out.
Yeah, 22.
in like a month. Don't submit this shit, Chris. What are you thinking?
So what's happening in this clip?
So
It's a
Chris
hockey
and
game.
we have a little backstory. We have a team. Have you guys played NHL?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so they have like a what's it called? Like a team you can create with friends that you can play, and you can pick a player and play, and
It's like a fantasy, like.
yeah, but you play like you create a player and you play. And
Yeah, you play as
a guy.
you.
And
per
you
se.
play like a 4v4 against the other team, including the goalie. So we have a team called the Fort Wayne Flamers. We've had it since high school.
Because they're always on fire.
We're getting hatties all the time. Okay, so Chris is playing in net right now, and I'm out somewhere in the ice. So you can go.
So
ahead and
he's
play.
playing goalie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the green guy.
Puck needs to be first. Offside.
Offsides.
Just how long the clip is, too, Chris.
Why is he
Tries
playing
face-off win.
goalie?
With a shot. Save.
Is that you?
No, so I'm the guy on the left there, just
Okay.
hanging out, and then Chris two of the opposing
All right.
players just ran into him and flung themselves.
So, all he did was block a goal.
Yeah, and then I think he wanted the clip to be because we launched some guys, but it's like from 2 years ago. Chris, get it together.
He said our submission form is too long.
Chris is the laziest person I know, man.
Like it's fairly simple.
He really is the laziest. We talked about that last night a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
Bring up to him.
Can we do a video where we do a date? Katie, how do you feel about dating Chris?
I don't even know. Like, what?
We're gonna set you up on a date with
She's
Chris.
like, no.
I don't even know this person.
It's a blind date.
It's
Fine.
a match made in heaven. We can't
Okay,
do it
whatever.
'cause Chris doesn't like guys. Well,
Are you
that we
sure?
know-
I-
that
I
we
don't know.
of.
I think Chris is more into guys than he is women.
He interacts with you guys more than girls, right?
Especially me.
When was the last time he left his house?
I mean, he leaves his house every now and again, but he doesn't do much.
Gotcha.
Katie, we're not hyping him up for you right now. He's a good guy. He's Canadian. I don't know how you feel about those, but
I
It's gonna
think
be all
that
mine?
we're gonna set you up on a blind date with Chris. He's gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And the match made in
You're
heaven.
gonna
If you say so. I don't know.
I don't think. I think. I don't. Chris, I love Chris. He's funny. He's cool. He's a good guy. Do you think he smells?
Good or bad?
Poor guy. He's just getting roasted now.
I think he smells bad. Like Chris comes off as a guy that just like stinks. I hope he listens to this. I love him to death. I really like Chris, but I think he just stinks.
I'm fucking crying over here, man.
Maybe we should just end the podcast on that.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, Chris, if you're talking to us and you hear this, just let me know on the streams or something. I'm just curious to know if you like smell or.
Yeah, if you guys are very curious about Chris, go over to my Twitch stream where he watches me every time I go live, and
Yep.
I don't force him to watch me.
that he knows of.
Look at Ryan. He said
He always
says
goes like,
that
I
you
like
force
watching
him."
yours more because Ryan forces me to watch his.
What a prick.
I'm just kidding, by the way, too, Chris. I'm just fucking with you. All right, let's end the podcast.
What was the username that Chris used to submit?
Archaic Xbox boy.
Are you sure it was that?
That's his original name.
Oh no, it was where was it?
That was his original name, wasn't it?
That's his gamer tag. He put something on there. It was I want to say it was like something along the lines of Ryan is dumb chat hour.
That's what it is.
All right.
He's pretty adamant.
Ryan's dumb chat hour is what he put it at.
He's pretty big into that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's end this shit. I'm hungry and I gotta poop. So,
Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, check out everything that we do. Ryan and I are streaming. Connor is not.
I will be soon though. I'm getting a GPU here very shortly.
Excuses.
Fuck you. All right,
Excuses
so-
are like assholes. We all have them.
I love that. That's one of my favorite sayings of all time. Also, one of my other ones is there's always more than one way to skin a cat. Have you ever heard that one?
I heard another saying that I really like, and it falls on me, or it fits me pretty perfectly with how we are with the family business.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I was talking to a new guy, and I was talking about like he's asking like, oh, it must be nice, being
It's never nice.
owner son or something like that.
What's the?
I got, and I go, yeah, it kind of sucks sometimes because
Sometimes, yeah. It's
family, and then like sometimes you don't get respect from like certain people because they're like, oh, you're only here because of
your family.
So the guy goes, yeah, I just guess it all depends on whose dick you fell out of. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, that was good.
That's a good
I
one.
like that.
Okay, well, yeah, this is the end of the podcast, finally. I feel like this is a pretty good episode. Check out all the other stuff. We do Let's Plays. We're going to have a couple more Let's Plays come up on tomorrow. I'm going to probably edit all 3 of them, if not 2 of them tomorrow, and put up the last Little Nightmares. We finally finished that. And I'm going to put up another episode of the It Takes Two. And we're going to play some other shit, and we got some other stuff planned, so check all that stuff out. Right, Derek?
That is correct. Go check out our Patreon. We got merch too. And then if you want to submit a clip, link is also in the description too, because we want to see more clips. We love seeing them.
More.
Mm-hmm.
More than 5. We want, send 1 clip, but we need just people send them in.
Do we want to say what we're going to do with
No.
all the clips? Nope.
And we'll talk about that later. Oh, you're talking about the big thing? You talking about what Ryan was talking about? We'll talk about it later. See you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Connor, I love you.